Bayern Munich, arguably one of the greatest German football clubs of all time. Well, who is their twin rugby club? Like, Real Madrid had a rugby club, Barcelona had a rugby club, Atletico Madrid bought a rugby club, so who is Bayern Munich's? Well, it's not necessarily a twin to their football team, but there is a rugby club in Munich, so today we're going to be talking about it. Welcome back to another video on the Rugby channel. Please make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the notification button, as well as please go ahead and follow us on our social media platforms to be up to date with the channel. Okay, so Bayern Munich's twin club, technically in the same place, is the München RFC, or Munich RFC. It is a German rugby union club from Munich, currently playing in the second rugby Bundesliga. While rugby had been played in Munich and Bavaria before the inception of the MRFC in 1977, four clubs existed in the city in the 1920s and 1930s. The club's game on the 10th of June 1978 was the first proper game of rugby played in the city of Munich in almost 50 years. The first game played in Munich in June 1978 was against the Bad Tolls US Army, and it took another year to play its first German opponent, which was RC Rottweil, on the 30th of June in 1979. Not until 1985 was a second non-military team established in Bavaria, the rugby department of TuS Fürstenbruck. I hope I've said these right anyway. The club was officially registered in 1982 and in July 1983 attained incorporated status. However, it could not obtain a regular home ground in Munich and had to play its matches in Fürstenbruck. Due to Bavaria neither having a league nor a rugby federation in those days, the club had to join the Regionalliga in neighbouring Baden-Württemberg in 1984. The club finally obtained a home ground within Munich, Am Hedenfeld, and was promoted to the second Bundesliga South in 1992, where it only lasted for one season. After 2 seasons back in Tier 3, the club once more won promotion to the second division in 1995. A year later, the club became one of the founding members of the Bavarian Rugby Federation, the RVBY. In 1998, the club celebrated promotion to the Rugby Bundesliga for the first time, only to be denied a license and having to stay in Division 2. In 2000, the MRFC finally reached the top tier of German rugby through a third place in the Bundesliga qualification round. Its first season in the new league was reasonably successful, and any other year, a second place in the spring qualification round would have been enough to hold on to its place in the league. But a restructuring of the German league system, the move from 2 to a single division Bundesliga, meant RFC had to return to the second Bundesliga. Since then, the club has been playing in the second Bundesliga South-East as a mid-table side. In 2004, it was joined by local rival Stuttgart München. Another promotion to the Bundesliga was not in sight in 2008 or 9 either, with the team coming fourth in the league once more. The 2015-16 season was the most successful season in the club's history. Munich RFC won both the second Bundesliga South and Bavarian Regionalliga for the first time in the club's history. The first team went on to play it off to the playoff final to decide whether they would gain promotion to the highest level in German rugby. The club lost to Luxembourg Rugby Club in a very close final, 12 points to 9. In 2017, the club moved from the old facility in Geising to a new state-of-the-art 4G training pitch in Gubenhagen, directly next to the matchday home ground. In the same year, Munich RFC celebrated the 40th anniversary of the club. Even though Munich RFC isn't exactly the greatest of rugby clubs of all time, it is notably an important one in the German tier rugby. And I, for one, am a bit of a fan of it. I do kind of like looking at these sort of videos and learning. Basically, I learn everything you guys learn. I'm reading it from as of this recording, so I haven't actually seen any of the information as I'm reading it, and it is really, really interesting, and you guys do enjoy watching them as well, so that's all that really matters. Okay guys, without further ado, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Please make sure you go ahead and like the video and comment and let me know what you thought of Munich RFC. Would you like to see them in the up and coming Rugby 20 game, and would you do you follow them? Let me know in the comment section. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week, guaranteed, covering loads of stuff to do with history, Rugby World Cup related, rugby gaming. Literally, we try and cover everything. So if you are a rugby fan, please go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, without further ado, I have been Andrew. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in another upload. Peace out, guys.